How to manually connect a domain to Shopify. Now to get started, simply just both open up the Shopify dashboard as well as the dashboard of your domain provider. So basically the place where you're going to host your domain. Now as for this tutorial, we are going to use Namecheap for this. However, this is going to work exactly the same for all of the other domain providers out there. So no matter if you're going to use, Godaddy, Hostinger, or Squarespace for example, this is going to work exactly the same. To get started, simply just select the actual domain that you want to connect to Shopify and then click on Manage. And then, this is really important, simply just navigate to the DNS settings of your domain, and this is going to be named exactly the same on all of the other providers. And then make sure to right here under host records, first of all, make sure to delete all of the default records that you have right here, because otherwise if you're going to have any other records than the records that we are going to add in this video, Shopify basically can't really connect your domain and this isn't going to work properly. So once you've deleted all of your records, you will basically have to add 3 different records. I will also leave you this in the description so you can just copy and paste this. To get started, simply just add an A record. As for the actual value of this, we're going to do an add. And then as for the IP address right here, you will simply just have to copy this from down below and then make sure to actually add this. The TTL we can actually leave at the default. Then make sure to add an AAA record. The host value is once again going to be an add. And as for the IPv6 address, make sure to once again just copy this from down below. And then as for the final record, we do want to actually add a CNAME record. As for the host, this is actually going to be www. And as for the target, this is going to be shops.myshopify.com. Make sure to actually leave in this dot at the end. This is really important. Otherwise, this isn't going to work properly. So just make sure to save all of the changes. And now simply just copy your domain from right here and then head back to Shopify. So now simply just open up the Shopify domain settings by clicking on settings on the bottom left and by then clicking on domains right here. And then you will just have to connect an existing domain by using this button right here on top and then put in your domain. However, make sure to don't forget that you will have to put in www in front and then just click on next. And now basically you will have to verify the connection. So just click on this button and now this should automatically be connected. And as you can see, now I do have this krausecompany.online domain added. And now the only thing that we will have left to do essentially is to change the domain type to primary so that this is actually going to be displayed on your Shopify store. And if I'm now going to open in a new tab, as you can see, this is now actually going to redirect us to the Shopify store. Now that's basically it for the domain setup. If you do want to see a separate tutorial based on your different domain provider, I will leave you all of the different domain provider tutorials on screen right now, which you can then watch and basically where you can then go over this once again.